So the other day, me mateys and I were having ourselves a wee debate. See, each of us thought ourselves to be the most agile pirate on the crew. Which, of course, be utter bilgewater. Squash be 3 sheets to the wind more often than not, and Stretch just be a fat bastard. Clearly, I be the most movement adept of the 3 of us. But the other 2 seemed inclined to disagree. So we made ourselves a little wager. Each of us put down a stack of ancient coins. 1,000 from Squash, 1,500 from myself, and 2,000 from Stretch. The whole pot would go to the first one to reach the top of the glorious Sea Dog Tavern. We'd run the whole thing, from the jetty below all the way up to DeMarco's announcement platform, and everything in between. So, with our conditions set, we made sail to the dead center of the Sea of Thieves, and prepared ourselves for the competition ahead. 3, 2, 1, go!
Let's do it!
It were surprisingly neck and neck there at the start. Each of us could easily have overtaken the others. But I were able to pull ahead quick like. Of course, as expected of your cat. And while we be speaking of expected outcomes, it would appear that Stretch were already becoming a wee bit winded. Poor lad. Don't be used to all this physical exertion. Maybe I ought to tell him that eating another man's lungs don't be making your own work better. But why ruin the magic for him? Before too long, we'd reach the part where things were getting a wee bit tricky. Of course, a narrow planks, jutting out from the rock which we were meant to jump along from one to the next. As I was saying before, we were testing our agility. And there be more to it than just simple running. Squash would be the first to fall to the icy depths below, with Stretch following not too long after. At this rate, I could already taste me victory. I leapt across them big hanging bits, while Squash and Stretch found themselves forced to start anew. Squash were already back to the ship by now, and Stretch, well, he had some swimming to do. The end were in sight, and me crewmates were far behind me. Overall, I were feeling well confident in me ability to... Shit! Well, fine. It were a wee bit of a setback, but nothing I couldn't be recovering from. Stretch were only now able to reach the ship, and seeing as he be rather heavy on his feet, I were sure I'd be able to catch up. At this point, the only real concern were Squash. He'd been allowed to slip ahead, all but uncontested. A similar position to myself not too long before. But luckily, well...
creep!
I needn't have worried. I were gaining on Stretch quick. He ran damn good for a fat man, but it wouldn't be good enough. I had him in my sights before too long, and in a wee bit of sabotage, I tackled him off one of them planks he were jumping along. I brought myself down with him, but, well, it don't be enough for myself to succeed. I need others to fail. Oh, and speaking of failure, it would appear that Squash were intent on leveling the playing field. Stretch were the first of us back up onto the dock, but surely there still weren't nothing to be worried about. Not with myself hot on his tail, anyhow. Squash were bringing up the rear somewhere behind, but I weren't concerned. I mean, why would I be? It weren't too long before I had Stretch dead to rights after all. All I had to do were pass him and... No! Ah, damn it all! I were within spitting distance of that finish line, which means... Wait... no, 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 no. You don't mean that walking whale carcass is gonna win? Damn it! Of all the blasted indignity... Fine, fine. I can still salvage this, so long as I ensure I don't be coming in last. And I know just how to do that. Remember, mateys, it don't be cheating if you don't mention it in the rule set. Yeah! No, don't be so upset, Squash. We're pirates. Breaking the rules be what we do. God! Without a blunderbomb? Hey, that's cheating! What I'd give for a bucket of water. I could splash it at Squash's feet and make him slip. Oh, and maybe put this fire out if there be enough left. Despite Squash's attempts at foul play, I were stuck on him like a barnacle. Couldn't shake me if he tried. Oh, and believe me, he were trying. Lucky for me, he be as predictable as ever. Taking a wee fall when you were jumping along. Me own fall were intentional. See, I wanted another go with the cannon. Yeah, that'd be it. Mayhaps I could make it to the top this time, eh? Ha ha! See? I made it. All I need to do now is, make it around to the platform proper. For fuck's sake. Hey, Stretch, how you be doing up there? I figured. Well, on the bright side, I weren't the only one what were falling off. 'Twould seem that Squash were back down at the docks again. Meaning I had ample time for me own shenanigans, while he ran as fast as them legs would carry him. I, meanwhile, decided to go for another shot with me old trick. After all, you be in for a penny, you be in for a pound. And I just needed to adjust me aim a wee bit is all. Okay, a wee bit more than that, clearly. Yes. No! All right. You know what? Squash weren't exactly having himself a perfect run, neither. How about you go and point and laugh at him for a while? Unfortunately, this be the part of the tale where we be stuck in a stalemate. Squash couldn't make his jumps, and I couldn't stick my landings. Would seem we both be cursed in our chosen method to surpassing one another. And frankly, I blame Stretch for it. I mean, just look at him. At this point, I were just about willing to try anything. Morale were low, both for myself and for Squash, and falling off yet again weren't doing much to help. Another cannon shot meant another near miss, damn it all. And the one after that heard me nothing but a near broken rib when my chest slammed into the wood. Ah, well, at least I weren't doing no worse than Squash, eh? You got real quiet. Oh, for the love of... Okay, fine. So perhaps me winning strategy weren't quite so winning after all. And perhaps I be out some 1,500 ancient coins. And perhaps I lost a drunken mercenary and a fat cannibal. The important part be... I finally managed to stick my landing. Well, mateys, I think I showed me mental agility well. I were trying unorthodox methods, whilst ye just ran the cars. So, clearly, I be the right and proper winner. Ow. that be all I got for you this week, me hearties. Wind in your sails until we should meet again. Oh, and remember, cheaters never prosper.